Genie, to the current owner of this lamp, greetings. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Akbal, and I am a genie. First of all, congratulations. You are now the owner of a magic lamp, and I am inside it. Now you may be wondering why I sent you this note. Well, over the years, I have found that this is the best and most efficient way to start things off when someone new finds the lamp. I'd like to take this opportunity to explain a little bit about the Genie process and clear up any misconceptions you might have about genies in general. I've presented this information below in the popular frequently asked questions format that people in your era seem so fond of. Please read everything carefully so that you will be adequately prepared for our upcoming meeting. Frequently asked questions. How many wishes do I get? This is a good question, and it's one I'm very frequently asked. The answer is, you get between 1 and 0 wishes. So, just to be clear, that means that you do not get 3 wishes. The 3 wishes thing is a myth. I don't know who started it, but they were dead wrong. Genies don't grant 3 wishes. We never have, and we never will. What does between 1 and 0 wishes mean? What that means is that you get a maximum of 1 wish, and the granting of that wish is not guarantee or a mandate of any kind. It is merely a suggestion to the genie, which over the years has become standard practice. At the end of the day though, it's really up to me whether or not I grant you your wish. You need to realize that I am not some automatic wish granting machine that was sent here to mindlessly serve you. I have my own feelings, thoughts, moods, etc., just like everybody else. And by the way, don't think you can force me to grant your wish by building some sort of clause into the wish that requires me to grant it, because you can't. Your best bet is to be polite, considerate, and above all, respectful in making your wish. Remember, your wish has to not only work for you, but for me too. Can I wish for more wishes? No, you cannot. And you should be aware that the international laws of magic empower genies to annihilate any person who wishes for more wishes after that person has been duly warned that it is prohibited. Consider this your warning. Am I your master? No, you are not. You are definitely not. This is probably the #1 misconception about the Genie process. People really have a problem understanding this. So let me be perfectly clear. You are not my master. I'm not a servant, or a dog, or a slave, or whatever else you think is supposed to be here to cater to you. So don't expect me to call you master, and don't talk to me like you are my master. And that includes using a masterish tone with me. After hundreds of years of dealing with people, I know that tone when I hear it. And if I hear it, I will not be pleased. And you don't want that, trust me. You and I are associates. We could become friends, or we could become enemies. It is up to you. It's really just like meeting any new person, except that this one has magical powers and superhuman senses, which he can use to help you or to seriously hurt you. So just to reiterate, the answer is no, you are not my master. Should I call you Genie? No, don't do that. I hate being called Genie. It's rude. I have a name. It's Akbal. Learn it, use it, and pronounce it correctly. It's Akbal with a short A. I'm also fine with Sir, Your Honor, and Magic Wood. Can I wish for anything I want? I'm guessing by now you know the answer. It's no. There are strict limits regarding what wishes qualify for granting, and there are more than a few. So read this section carefully. I will not explain it to you after this. Plausibility. A wish must be plausible. I can't make something happen that's just impossible. I.e., if you wish to be the best dancer in the world, you are asking for something that is very subjective and therefore technically not possible, and also very stupid in my opinion. Specificity. Be as specific as you can with your wish, because as a genie, I'm fully within my rights to use my discretion to interpret your wish. I.e., if you wish to be able to fly, don't be surprised if you end up with plane tickets. Paradoxes. I cannot grant a wish that will change human history. Those kinds of wishes require tearing the fabric of the universe. which equals mountains of paperwork for me. So let's avoid that altogether. Love. No genie can make anyone love anyone else. I can make someone really like you or become infatuated with you. But if I were you, I'd think long and hard about whether you want this, because once I grant that wish, I can't turn it off. Infatuation gets creepy pretty quickly, so be careful with this one. The grace period. Every wish carries with it a grace period. The grace period allows the genie to take the time he needs in order to make the wish come true. So if it takes me 20 years to grant your wish, you'll just have to be patient. Note, building a time limit into the wish is not allowed. If you try to pull something like this with me, you'll wish you were never born, which I can arrange for your information. Conservation of wealth. There is a basic law that governs wealth. Any money that is wished for has to be taken from somewhere else, usually from a bunch of families who are already quite poor, or from economies of developing countries, or both. Genies can't just print money. Doing that would cause inflation. So just know that if you wish for money, you are screwing a lot of very needy people. The Karma Clause. Anything bad that you wish for will be registered with the Karma Commission. The subsequent effects of your wish will be paid back to you by the Commission, and usually when you least expect it. So if you're thinking about wishing for anything that hurts anyone else, brace yourself. The Karma Commission doesn't play around. If I say wish by mistake, does it count as my wish? This is a good question. The answer is yes. I suggest you don't use that word around me unless you really mean it. While my main occupation is Genie, one of my hobbies is studying linguistics, and I can tell you that I pay very close attention to words and what they mean. If you say, for example, I wish I could think of something really good to wish for, then that's exactly what you will be granted. The ability to think of something really good to wish for. And that will count as your wish. Period. Sorry, but that's how it works. Should I rub the lamp? Only if you want to piss me off. Please remember that I live inside the lamp, and I can feel anything that happens to it. The best way to summon me is to send me a note. Your note should include at least 3 options for meeting times. I'll review my schedule, and then I'll get back to you when I can. Rubbing the lamp will not make me respond sooner. What it will do is make it hotter inside the lamp, and that will make me more irritable, so don't do that. Also, don't put that lamp in your bag or leave it in your car. Do not leave it in the sun or near a window. And this is important. If you have pets, keep them away from the lamp. Cats love to bat the lamp around. This is hell for me. One time a guy let his cat play around with a lamp for a while. When I finally got out, I did some crazy things to him and his fucking cat. Did you like the movie Aladdin? No, I did not. I can't tell you how many times I've been asked this question. The movie is childish and wildly irresponsible in the way it recklessly perpetuates genie stereotypes. I am not a cartoon, or a clown, or a ridiculous one-man show who's there to make some spoiled rich girl like you. I am not a cartoon or a clown or a ridiculous one-man show who's here to make some spoiled rich girl like you. It still doesn't make sense to me. And unless you feel like putting me into a dangerous mood, I suggest you don't even mention I dream of Genie around me. What's that smell? I live in a lamp, a very small lamp. I do my best. There is only so much that can be done. It is what it is. Can I wish for you to be set free? That is an excellent question. The answer is yes. You can very easily make this wish, and I am able to grant it no problem. This is probably the best thing that you can wish for, in my opinion. If you make this wish, I will gain my freedom, and more importantly, you will gain my respect. You will also gain my appreciation and friendship. And, as a bonus, I will promise to do you a favor at some point in the future if you ever need one, i.e., helping you move, house sitting, etc. I should also mention that if you choose not to use your wish to set me free, then I won't be the most enthusiastic genie you've ever met, and I may even be compelled to interpret whatever wish you do make in the most narrow sense possible, maybe even a way that hurts you. I hope this FAQ has been helpful. I look forward to meeting you and hearing about what you've decided to do with your wish. Sincerely, Akbal the Genie. It was good, right? I thought that was a great bedtime story. I really liked that one. I really liked that one. And it wasn't as funny as the Megahorn, but it was super fun. On that note, time for sleep. Have a good night, Zuck. Great, that's a pretty solid choice, buddy. Abby, I'm so glad you thought it was worthwhile. Have a good night, everyone. You guys are the best. Thank you for coming out. I hate you all. I hope you have a good weekend. I will plan on seeing you Sunday. If I come back tomorrow, it won't be for Undertale. I'll do something else. Maybe I'll do Donkey Kong Grinds. I don't know if that's going to happen. I have other plans at some point tomorrow. But Undertale continues on Sunday. Sunset Heart Hands, I hate you all. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Bye.